ADD Entertainment Television.
Hi, and welcome to After Dark Disclosure Entertainment Television, where you can not only be seen, but also heard. I'm your host, Tribble Reese. ADD is a show about entertainment in Charlotte. You'll find out what's going on in and around the Charlotte area in reference to nightlife, clubs, restaurants, bands, celebs, and even events. In tonight's episode, I'm going to bring you the highlights of this weekend's events in the Queen City, such as 2 grand openings, an interview with a NASCAR driver, a couple of bands being interviewed, and a clothier who resides here in the QC. So stay tuned. If you're a lover of sushi, you will not want to miss what's coming up. Welcome back to ADD Entertainment Television. I'm Tribble Reese, here to show you the events of this past weekend. Check out the footage from Fiji Sushi Bar. Now Charlotte, we all know there are many lovers of NASCAR in and around the area. Let's check out Seth Jenkins, who's interviewing NASCAR star Tim George Jr. as he talks about his experiences behind the wheel.
Seth Jenkins reporting again for After Dark Disclosure. Got man Tim George Jr. here doing a little work here at Ruby Tuesdays. Got his car here. Can you tell a little bit about what's going on here tonight and what you got going on?
Yeah, we just did a sponsor appearance for Ruby Tuesday, my sponsor in the 2009 ARCA Remax Series with Eddie Sharp Racing, and real happy to be on ADD tonight. And it was a good turnout today. It was a good turnout.
Yeah, got a lot of people here. I've seen that. Do you live here in Charlotte?
I do. I actually live in Uptown, right near Ruth's Chris. So, it's awesome. I have a good time here in Charlotte in between races, and it's a good place to be.
Okay, tell us a little bit about your sponsor in Ruby Tuesdays and what they do for you guys, and do they cook with you guys at the racetrack or do any special stuff, or what's the deal?
Well, Ruby Tuesday has been really an awesome sponsor this year, and they had been in sports car racing, and we helped them transfer over here, actually about when I did, to stock car racing. So it's been very cool with that transition, both of us kind of transitioning into this new sport. And they have catered a couple events for us, and they may end up doing this last race of the year, but we'll do some appearances for them. This is about the 4th appearance I've done this year in 2009 with the stock car at the Ruby Tuesday, and fans get to get up close, and we put some kids in it, and that's really cool to kind of help connect the fans with the sport through the sponsors.
All right, that's cool. All right, there's a question I've been wanting to ask you, and a lot of people out there want to know. If you have to use the bathroom at some point in time, I'm sure you get this question like every time, but what do you actually do, and can you explain a little bit what goes on there?
Honestly, you're so focused out there that bathroom is about the last thing on your mind. You're using 99% of your brain power with about 1% left for air, so you're really not thinking about that. But I have had some situations where, when the checkered flag is thrown, it's, whoa, I got to go. You didn't even realize. So, it's one of those things where your mind's just not on it for me.
Okay, is there any pre-race rituals you might do before a race that get you pumped up, like listen to your iPod? What kind of music do you listen to?
Yeah, actually, I usually don't listen to my music before the race. It kind of gets me distracted. But on workouts and routines and stuff, I will. I went to University of Miami, so down in Miami, they listen to a lot of house music and stuff like that. And I have a lot of good DJ friends, and they make me custom mixes and stuff. So, yeah, I have an iPod full of a lot of cool music. And my buddy DJ Mystery, and I'm buddies with Paul Oakenfold, so I'm friends with some pretty cool DJs, and they help me out a lot with that.
Oh, that's cool. All right, what would you do if you wasn't in racing involved in that? Obviously, you already told us you like cooking, so would you transpire maybe something in the culinary arts or something? What would you do there?
Yeah, I really, one of my, I was working with this guy, Rick Wallstead, and he owns a bunch of different restaurants in the industry, Japonais, and it's a kind of like a Nobu sushi type restaurant, which is pretty fun atmosphere. That would be fun to do, something like that, have kind of a loungy club kind of restaurant. That's definitely one of my passions is kind of that industry. But I don't know. I mean, I went to school and studied. I was an English major and double minor in history and economics. So, I just can't see myself in a desk job. So I love the business world, and if I can find something that connects me back to the business world without being in a desk all day, that's what I'm going to be doing. So.
Okay. Is there anything else you might want to tell us that you do on your spare time that we might need to know about yourself or anything?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really into extreme sports. I have a dirt bike, and some of these team contracts, they get kind of touchy and they don't let you do that kind of stuff. But I do enjoy that, and I get on my snowboard quite a bit. I've been helicopter skiing / snowboarding up in the middle of Canada, and I go out to Colorado. A good buddy lives in Aspen, and it's a good scene out there, and I love kind of that time of winter. Winter during the years is one of my favorite seasons.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Seth. Looks like he had an awesome crowd. Tim George Jr. is one interesting driver. Stay tuned as we come back from commercial to bring you more exciting footage from the grand opening of Fiji in Kashmir. You won't believe the footage of the body sushi.